Hey guys, it's Ashley with WatchMojo, and these are the top 10 most brutal moments in Dragon Ball.
I am
For this list, we're going to be looking at the most violent and merciless moments that happened to both heroes and villains throughout the Dragon Ball franchise. Fair warning, these moments are not for the faint of heart. Is there an anime list you want to see next? Then give me a follow on Twitter at AshJBo and let me know. Number 10, Android 18 breaks Vegeta's arm. Dragon Ball Z, don't let her gorgeous looks fool you. Underestimating this android will land you in a whole world of pain. Unfortunately for Vegeta, he had to learn this lesson the hard way. As the two engage in battle, it looks as though they are equally matched. However, due to Android 18's infinite energy reserves, she can fight on without fear of exhaustion, allowing her to overcome even a Super Saiyan. As Vegeta's energy plummets, 18 establishes her dominance over him by breaking his arm. Considering that Vegeta's trained in over 400 times Earth's gravity, it's terrifying to imagine the amount of power and pain that he suffered as 18 shatters his arm and his pride in a single kick. Number 9, Super Buu kills a man from the inside. Dragon Ball Z. Out of all the countless atrocities Super Buu has committed, the first life he takes in his grand debut is both memorable as well as bloody terrifying. Upon his birth, Super Buu turns his sights on Smitty, one of the two men responsible for shooting his dog and destroying his home when he was still good. Desperate to survive, Smitty attempts to gun Buu down, but naturally this fails miserably. Super Buu then retaliates by gleefully flying his entire being down Smitty's throat. As his body slowly expands to impossible limits and his eyes bulge out of his head, it's very likely Smitty's final moments were nothing but pure agony. Number 8, Nappa chops off Tien's arm. Dragon Ball Z. In their mission to stop the Saiyans, the Z fighters learn just how big the universe is when they're forced to confront this big lug.
Well, if there's not a volunteer, I'll choose!
Nappa charging up his power alone is enough to strike fear into most of their hearts, and things only get worse after he targets Tien Shenron. While Tien attempts to defend himself against Nappa's strikes, all it takes is 2 blows before Vegeta's former lackey punches the three-eyed marvel so hard that he rips off his arm. The fact that Nappa could accomplish this with just a swing is brutal enough, but being forced to watch Tien get smacked around like a broken ragdoll is even worse. Number 7, Cell absorbs people. Dragon Ball Z. The build-up to Cell's debut feels like something straight out of a horror movie. In order to absorb Android 17 and 18, Cell grows stronger by consuming thousands of people. The manner in which he does this involves not only stabbing them, but literally draining them of their life force, along with their bones, organs, and even their skin. What's even more disturbing about the way Cell absorbs people is that he doesn't immediately kill his victims when he nails them with his tail. Instead, they're forced to spend their final moments feeling their bodies melt away.
Better hurry this along.
While the androids are absorbed in a different manner, it's still very disturbing to hear their muffled cries as they beg Cell to let them go.
You should have listened to your friend.
Number 6, Omega Shenron's Dragon Thunder attack. Dragon Ball GT. While there is some debate on whether the events of Dragon Ball GT are still canon, There's no denying it has its fair share of brutal moments, such as Omega Shenron skewering Vegeta.
Okay, let's get this over with. Time to die!
Originally the attack of Rage Shenron, this Dark Dragon develops a more lethal version. When Vegeta tries to attack him from behind, he gets a nasty surprise as Omega Shenron extends the spikes on his back to pierce Vegeta's shoulder and electrocute him.
You're mine! Dragon Thunder!
It's honestly a miracle Vegeta didn't die or lose an arm from this.
I sure could use some energy right now.
Number 5. Vegeta shows no mercy to Android 19. DragonBallZ. Vegeta's arrogance may sometimes be his undoing, but there's no denying that it also made him a real threat to both his enemies and allies. His inflated ego only gets worse after becoming a Super Saiyan. Eager to test out his new power, Vegeta battles against Android 19, who, despite being able to absorb energy, is powerless to stop Vegeta as he beats him down both physically and mentally. Vegeta even goes as far as to rip off his hands. Although his opponents can no longer fight, Vegeta refuses to show mercy and blasts 19 to pieces as he desperately tries to run away. When facing an enemy like Vegeta, even an android can feel fear. Number 4. Frieza kills Vegeta. DragonBallZ. When it comes to villains like Frieza, nothing gives them more joy than causing the suffering of others. His treatment towards Krillin is proof that there's no line he won't cross. However, what happens to Vegeta is even worse. After assuming his final form, Frieza easily shrugs off Vegeta's strongest attacks, showing just how outclassed he really is. He then proceeds to torture Vegeta, completely breaking him in body, mind, and spirit.
There you go.
In his final moments, Vegeta abandons all semblance of pride and tearfully begs Goku to stop Frieza and prevent him from hurting anyone else. Number 3. Zamasu kills Goku's family. Dragon Ball Super. When you're a homicidal and narcissistic deity looking to reshape all of creation in your image, nothing is off limits. After acquiring the Super Dragon Balls, the deity Zamasu switches bodies with Goku from an alternate timeline, becoming the villain known as Goku Black. Due to his unhinged nature, Goku Black ties up all loose ends by terminating not only the alternate Goku, but his family as well. The sound of Chi-Chi and Goten's terrified screams as Zamasu kills them off-screen is one of the most haunting moments in the franchise. This act is also enough to push Goku's rage to levels surpassing even his fights with Frieza.
Now it's time to pay!
Number 2. Spopovich destroys Videl. DragonBallZ. Videl may be a great martial artist and have the ability to fly, but even she's no match against fighters who have surpassed human limits. After being paired to fight against Spopovich, what should have been an easy win quickly became a violent beating. Thanks to the power boost provided by the Dark Wizard Babidi, Spopovich easily counters everything Videl can throw at him. After exhausting all her options, Videl's powerless to stop him from prolonging her suffering and beating her to the point of tears. Videl's beating was so brutal that some networks had to partially censor the more violent and bloody moments. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Trunks kills Frieza. Dragon Ball Z. When it comes to fighting Super Saiyans, poor Frieza can't seem to catch a break. It's bad enough he loses to Goku, an opponent he considered beneath him, but it's even more humiliating that he caused his own defeat after getting sliced in half by his own attack.
Hey, look out behind you! Get down now!
Even after surviving the experience and becoming a cyborg, Frieza is forced to endure yet another crushing defeat at the hands of Trunks. Not only does Trunks defeat him much faster than Goku did, but does it by slicing him in half once again. After inflicting so much suffering in his lifetime, it's no surprise that karma would catch up to Frieza in the most brutal of ways. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.